receive the minutes.
Let's prepare the board. All in favor by raising the right hand. Noes have the same right. Let the record reflect a 5-1 vote to approve of the minutes. Next on the agenda is the public comments. Anyone have any public comments? The sheets. Anybody got any?
No, I got any sheets filled out.
Amanda Presley, Relay for Life.
Good evening, Council.
Good evening.
I am up here on behalf of Relay for Life. We have our annual walk on Friday at 6 p.m. at the football field. We're asking all community and communities to come out and support this great event. We are selling these bags. In these bags, you can put your warrior name, those that are living, and you can also put in memory of. So we have a total of 23 teams. So each team, just get with somebody and just purchase a bag. You know, we thank the town of Allendale for participating in each event that we've had thus far. I had 2 comments, but I just want to fill out one thing. So my other comment was some things that council disturbed me about some of the things that we hear in this community. First of all, you guys are doing a great job. And Allendale is as great as its leaders. And that being said, each leader is led by example. And it's not the one that, is the smartest. It's not the one that don't know anything. And it's not the one that, but we just want Allendale to get on the right track. And sometimes, in order for Allendale to get on the right track, our leaders, they must work together and stop bashing one another on the radio, on Facebook, however, whatever. It's not, I'm not here for all, accolades. I just want, this council to work together. Of course, I'm not the only one that knows, what's being said on the radio, but, sometimes the people that vote you in are the people that may not be the smartest. But those are the people that's voting you guys in. Each one of you members represents somebody in this community. Each part of this community belongs, that vote got y'all in, whether they're smart, whether they're dumb, whether they're rich, or whether they're poor. Those votes are the ones that got the council, the seats that y'all are holding now. So we just ask, whenever you're, out and about in the community, on the radio, on Facebook, be mindful of what you say. Because if you're not mindful of what you say, we hear it. We hear it, somebody else hears it. Don't tear down the community in which, the people voted you in. So that's all I have to say. Thank y'all. See y'all Relay for Life on Friday night. The bags are $10. Yes, sir. We're selling them up until Friday about 5 o'clock because we want to put them on the field. And we would love to see the council, Allendale leaders, elected officials at this particular event. We are stronger together.
Only one problem is Paul. Ain't nobody coming. I was going for just like he was my mouth.
Okay.
So they want you to support them.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, you have to keep this in order. Please, ma'am. Ms. Johnson, we had the public comments. I don't know if you have a public comment. Okay, go ahead.
I was at Food Lion yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was on the cereal aisle. And it was a well-to-do white lady was talking about she wanted to move down here. She was just visiting her sister-in-law. The sister-in-law said, don't move to Allendale. There's nothing going on. If your mayor talks about your town, it's a bad place to be. That hurt my feelings. We're trying to build Allendale up. And we're constantly tearing it down. Can we do something about this? That doesn't sound good. We're running away potential people from moving here, investing in our town. And that doesn't sound good. unprofessional, and it's just not something a good leader would do. That's my comment.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor, anyone got any?
Mayor Pro Tem,
Yes, sir, Mr. Reed.
citizens, we are aware of the distasteful comments that was made toward the citizens. Everybody has to give account for themselves. Want to assure you that as the citizens, we appreciate you guys. You cannot control an individual saying what they say. Only thing that I can say as Randy Creech on this council is that I appreciate all the citizens. I would never degrade nor belittle anyone, because that's just not me. I've been hearing this all week, and they have discussed this with also some elected officials. And we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. We want to thank you so much for coming.
Anyone else?
I say mine for me.
Well, I'm gonna say mine now. This situation is a very embarrassing moment for our town. It really disturbed me to hear such comments about these citizens who elect us. And I want to say to the citizens, this is not how council feels about the city. If you want to attack me, that's fine. I can deal with it. If you want to say negative things about me, I'm a big boy. I can take it. But when you get to the point to downgrade the citizens of this town, as a leader, as an elected official, I have a problem with that. There are a lot of great people in this town. There are a lot of intelligent people in this town. We are one of the few towns and city where our kids have gone to West Point. One of the few towns and city where our kids have graduated from Ivy League school. Not too many towns can say that. We're one of the few towns where we have many lawyers that came from this small town. I refuse to allow an individual to talk down about my town, my citizens. Because if you're talking about them, you're talking about me. And I know I'm not stupid. And I know that I'm not dumb. The problem that I have with it is that if you got a problem with an individual, it does not say, the Bible does not say, go to Facebook. It does not say, go to social media. It does not say, go to WDOG. The Bible says, go to that individual. And if you're not man or woman enough to go to that individual, I'm not calling the individual accountable, but that's what the definition is. You call a spade a spade. Enough of this is enough. We have been the laughing stock of this area for the longest. How are we going to grow when we have leaders making comments the same people that are pushing that button for you. So if they're stupid, that means that they don't know what they're doing when they vote for you. Citizens, you as a body have to stand up. You have to stand up. I don't hide behind a phone. I don't hide behind a microphone. When it's time to speak up, like the old folks would say, you can hear a rat piss on carpet. That's why things continue to go on the way it's going on. Because we, as the people, don't speak up and stand for our rights. And I say to you, I'm apologizing to you as a body because we are one unit. Even though we have individuals. But I'm apologizing to you as citizens of this great town. And this is coming from this council. I apologize to you. I ask that you accept our apology moving forward between now and November. We're going to do what we got to do. Whoever like it, and whoever don't, you might as well get on board. Because we're going to move this town forward. This time out, we have wasted some years behind fighting, arguing, disagreeing. How in the world can we get anything accomplished? How? But we have to take an hour of council meeting time to argue. No more. As long as I'm the presider. I ain't going back and explaining nothing. If you hear, you hear. If you ain't here, guess what? Tough. And if you want to talk about me tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, make sure you pronounce my name correctly. Because I don't care. I'm here to fight for you. And my job, and these council people's job, is for a better life for the citizens of Allendale. And if that's not your objective, maybe you're in the wrong business. Make sure you put that in your business. You're in the wrong business. And I'm dead serious. I'm tired. I'm tired. Y'all deserve better. Better. And if you don't want better for these citizens, maybe we're in the wrong position. I thank you. Next on the agenda is new business. Old business, nothing under old business. New business, first reading, 2024-2025 budget ordinance.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, I make a motion that we accept the first reading of an ordinance to set millage for raising funds for the operating budget for the town of Allendale for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2025, and to establish the operating budget for the town.
Second.
It has been motion and properly second. Ready for question? I have a question. In this ordinance, the budget, I want to make sure that's correct. Is this including the increase in the water rate?
All inclusive.
It's all inclusive.
It's all inclusive.
There was a separate ordinance on the water rates that was sent forward. So the budget ordinance is one ordinance, and then the water sewer will be the second ordinance.
But it is still going to be part of the budget.
If those rates are enacted, yes. Right.
All right.
And understand this is just your first.
The first reading, got to go through the hearing process, so that's within a month or so, I think, away from adopting something final.
stated over the years, when I became elected, that I was not one to raise the citizens' water rate. I've done that from day one, and I'm going to continue to do that today. My concern when it comes to raising is that we look at every option prior to putting the burden on the citizen. So that is where I stand. When we are prepared to vote, all in favor of approving the budget, first reading of the 2024-2025 budget ordinance, by raising your right hand. All right. All opposed, raise your right hand. Let the record reflect that we're 3-3 vote of approving the first reading. And I want to, for the record, so it would be understood, the three that voted for approving the budget is Councilor Theron, Councilor Fisk, and Councilman Creech. The three that voted against it were Councilman Smith, Councilman Marlon Creech, and the mayor. For the record. Next on the agenda is Ms. Lonnie Lewis is here.
No, she's not able to be here. She'd like to meet with the community committee chair
Okay.
and have further discussion at a later date.
All right. Next on the agenda is the committee report, finance.
Good evening, everyone. This is the financial report for April, ending April 30th, 2024. The general budget has a deficit of $517,111. The total revenues are 55% and the total expenditures are 81% of the budget. The town received delayed lost collections from the state for 2 months. The business license collections has reached 100%. Almost $37,000 of the county penny sales tax was used for the roof of the community center. The permit revenue exceeds the annual budget by $6,800 due to the several large payments on projects. About $900,000 of revenues are still expected for the fiscal year. Except for the police department, the overall percentage of each department is less than the expected 83%. Now, the water and sewer fund. The water fund shows a surplus of $21,889. The total revenues are 72% and the total expenditures is 73% of the budget. We saw a further decrease in the sewer revenue, and in April it was 19% below the budget. The fund received $37,000 from the county penny sales tax to cover repairs to water lines. Many of the regular monthly bills were unpaid in April. Those bills would have brought the overall results to a negative. Now, in April, by history, is a slow revenue month for the town. In June, franchise fees, homestead exemptions taxes, accommodations taxes, and the municipal association insurance taxes will be more than enough to balance the deficit. That concludes my report.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
May I have a copy of that as well in my office?
Yes, sir. I sent this to everyone.
Their proper protocol is to ask to be acknowledged. If you'd like to be acknowledged, I will acknowledge you to ask Ms. Theron a question.
Excuse me, Mr. Presiding Officer, I'd like to ask Ms. Stern a question.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Stern,
Yes, sir.
is there any reason I can't get a copy of that?
No, sir. I'll be happy to send you one. I thought I sent you one last week. email? Okay, I can get you a copy. I'll be happy to, sir.
Anyone else? All right, next, on the committee report is the police report. Deputy Chief. Before you get started, Deputy Chief, I've asked the council, I know we had some incidents in the previous weeks. I ask that you do not ask for any details, because we do not want to compromise the investigation that we have going on. I'd like to share that with council. Doris?
Good evening. We've had several events this past month, but for the month of April, we've had 29 arrests, some of them were multiple arrests for the same person. We've had 81 traffic violations. For the year for an arrest, we've had 104 as of today's date. We average probably 25, 30 incident reports a month. We still have some open cases that's going on with this that we've had. Any questions?
Anybody got anything? Yes, sir. Mr. Green.
I just want to say to officers for the Unity Fest weekend. I know I'm going to say it in my report as well, but I just want to give an opportunity face to face and to everybody who was a part of the safety for the Unity Fest. I applaud you guys with the utmost respect. You did a wonderful job. The other surrounding counties that y'all brought in did a wonderful job. Next time, we want to make sure I see, hopefully the council, maybe we can get them in at a little earlier stage, so we can just set a precedent, a little tone for the city. But I just want to tell you guys, y'all did an excellent, wonderful job, and I was great, and I'm pretty sure the citizens really appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Just a word on that is, we've had the incident that happened prior, is the reason why some of the presence wasn't what we wanted, wish it could have been.
Yes, sir.
But, everybody, we had everybody there working it good.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Anybody got anybody else? I would like to say to the citizens, that the police committee, along with the chief and the police department, whether you realize it or not, you've done some extra things to assure the safety of the citizens. There's some things that we've gotten in the mix, that we as a police committee will be able to say to y'all at a later time. But the only thing I would say to citizens, I would advise you to be on your best behavior at all times. You never know who's watching. So I'm just saying, we're doing some things. And like I said, right now it's in the police committee's hand, that we're going to present everything else to the full council, and we're going to be moving forward. Okay? So I just want to give you all that little footnote. Next one is personnel.
We are moving forward. We may have a strong possibility of a candidate that we will be discussing further. And we're still moving along. We have new staff, we lost some staff, but we're continuing to build back. And other details as it relates to our administrative position will be shared in the executive session. And that concludes my report.
Anybody? Like the Spirit said, is that we're actively seeking an administrator Fitz said, I'd like to clear the airway, that we have staff that left and went on to different things for whatever reason. It was not because of micromanaging. Want to clear that up. It was not because of micromanaging. There was another opportunity closer to home. So I just wanted to clear that up. There's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be cleared up in the future. On the mechanics, we have anything with mechanics.
We're at a good place as far as hopefully we'll have a truck to pick up debris and the leaves. I know a lot of people have been really concerned. We have not had a suitable truck for our employees to do that. We wanted them to be safe, and the truck they were driving was not safe. And we're working, Mr. Badger has walked in and he could probably elaborate a little more, but hopefully within the next month we should be having a truck to do that that's safe, that our drivers can utilize to make sure we get back into the rotation of picking up the debris and picking up the leaves if they're bags, and understand too, you say things, but let me tell you, we've got a hard-working team when you talk about the guys who work for us, regardless of what. They're a small number, but they're hard workers, and they are knowledgeable. Regardless of what is thought out there, they are knowledgeable. In fact, there are places who ask our people questions, whether people want to believe that or not. They ask our guys questions, so they bring value to the table as well. I just want to make sure citizens understand our water, sewer, sanitation. They are valued employees, and they work as best they can with what we have. And you have to remember your resources and your ability to be competitive makes a difference in how well you can do. And right now, everybody knows where we are as far as being able to address all needs of all citizens. But for clarity, the guys give the best that they can. And instead of a lot of times beating up on them, people ought to appreciate what they do. And I say that boldly, and I say that meaning what I say, because they do work hard. Even though you can't see it, we're moving forward still. There are a lot of things that's going to be announced, whether people realize it or think nothing's going on. Our young men are aware of what's going on. They're out there working with these folks. We have people out of Columbia networking with us. Everybody don't think that this town is not worth saving, because there are people who knows it's worth saving, and they're putting in the time to help our young men get in a place where it can and it will be saved in spite of. So, Mr. Badger, this is about the truck. They just want to update on where we are as far as street and sanitation.
Spoke with Mr. All from the county today. So he said they don't have nothing going on tomorrow. We're going to utilize their truck to stop picking up some lamps again tomorrow. So he said I'll give him a call first thing in the morning. So citizen, if all go well, we'll start picking up some lamps and bags for because we got a great relationship with the council. So they call us, we help them out, and we call them, they help us out. So we keep that mutual respect. But as far as the truck, I went 2 weeks ago, and that's part of the one in Columbia. They're supposed to get some members for us, and what I did, so it don't have a
decision was made because of safety, not only to the people, but for our workers. It was not in condition to keep driving. With that being said, we knew, everybody in front of y'all, we knew that we were not going to be able to pick up the limbs. All of us knew that. So to clean that up, all of us knew. We made a decision as a body. We're going to stick to the decision. We're going to get a new truck. And we're going to be back picking up the leaves and the limbs. I'm concerned about our people. And I have a problem again when you try to down these workers of the job that they're trying to do. It's not their job to buy the equipment. It is our job as the governing body to provide them with equipment in order for them to do their job. And if they don't have the proper equipment, it's not on them. Blame us. Blame us. So now we're trying to rectify the problem. We're going to rectify the problem, get these limbs and things picked up. But I want to clear the airway. All of us do. Next on there, water and sewer.
Go ahead and give a report. He's not, Jackson's not here.
Water and sewer side of things, we still waiting on our guy to come install our pumps for the Allen Street. They're in order, just waiting on them to come in. Right now, we still have a main pump that's is controlling Allen Street right now. It's in place. We have no process. We had it in so far, but like I say, just all we waiting on is just pumps to come in. Once they come in, you guys install them. They're already ordered. Shouldn't be too much longer now. And then we have a situation that you probably heard on the radio about the gauge situation. But we had gauge for years. That spoke with the mayor. He talked to DMR, and I guess they're going to send some tags for us to get the gauges out. Spoke with the chief today. If the tags come in, he said he'll be glad to help us get rid of them. So once the tags come in, I think chief police and his crew will assist us in that. Get rid of the gauges out the pond. They sprayed the pond for the vegetation that was rolled up out there. They sprayed that. And I think the people that came out, they was feeling a little unsafe about it. And I don't blame them because, you got gauges out there. And but as far as vegetation right now, all that stuff, it's all been sprayed. Then once that gets sprayed, then another crew is going to come in and get everything up. So the water side is moving pretty good.
Yeah, and water is still one of our biggest issues, which can cause you a lot of concern because water is a valuable resource and you want your water to stay safe. And that's one of the things that we have to always keep in mind at all times, that we have to keep our water safe for ourselves because we live here and our citizens, and we have to make it usable. And with that being said, also when we have, I'd like to put this out on whether the Mayor Pro Tem was, talk about we're going to have a budget here, and I would employ and I plead with you to come so you can actually get a visual on what the water system, our water system in comparison to other municipalities in your community. And you need to know and you need to understand how valuable our assets are to us. So I'm asking you, please come to that hearing. We've tried to keep people abreast with hearings and forum, so this is going to be of a magnitude. We've got to have you here so you can hear what you need to hear, and you will have a visual, you'll see where we are, and you'll see some of our real concerns about water safety and water staying under your control. So those are important things that you have to learn, that you want to keep your water under your control, because things can happen, and the ag has a lot to say with what you do as far as water. So be very mindful of what you're saying when you're saying about water, and think it's just automatically coming out of the system. It's not. It has to be kept. It has to. We got old pipes. And I know you hear this and you see all the breaks around town, and we got other issues that, because of some of our issues under the ground, that we've had to fix, and it's causing us other internal problems for our community that folks may not even be aware of, that's going to impact us if we continue at the rate we're going now with a lot of situations. It's really going to cost us down the road. But that concludes, because Ms. Sachs is not here. So.
Anyone else? Hearing none. Sanitation.
Mr. Badger. Thank you, Member Chairman. Mr. Badger.
Once again, for us, streets and sanitation, we call them the garbage truckers do an excellent job. Like I said, we pick up Monday through Thursday. We start because book one is this does, I guess, the south side of 301, and they'll go all the way up over to the across the track, and then by Wednesday they'll be over on the South-Hampton side of 301, and they work their way back towards Town Hall. So, like I say, between Monday through Thursday, they be there to pick up the whole time. And I think the guys, I know the guys do an excellent job. And so, even though it might be like truck small, but the truck is doing what it's supposed to do.
Badger, got a question. Could you explain
tip my hat off. I don't even want to get emotional because I know how stressful it was trying to make sure that you fight the adversity that came with it, the planning. So it really, the kids really enjoyed themselves. The people, the citizens, they were glad to have more than one or 2, 3 places to eat. It's a big appreciation to the people who did the shirts, the police committee. I don't want to stop because I know I'm missing some people, but it was so many people that were, I just commend and pat them back for the bravery. I know there was a lot going on around that particular time frame, but people still came out for that weekend. They still felt safe. They still was able to come on out and enjoy themselves. So I would do it every single time if I knew it was going to get that type of result. So the committee, I tip my hat off to you guys. The support of the town, the support of the sheriff department, the support of the police department, everybody in general as a whole, I wholeheartedly thank you so much from me, myself, from the Union Fest committee. We really appreciate y'all for supporting the event. It was a long planning process. Even Yamasee Tribe Chief, they had an event over at Suppalachian. Everything went so well for that weekend. And it's going to just get bigger, and it's going to get bigger, and we're going to know how to act. And we're going to act accordingly. And we're going to show them that we can have good things coming to Allendale. The businesses, they profit good. That's always good. The parade was wonderful. Am I right? So the kids, everybody was involved with school. I know I'm missing some people, and I apologize. I just think everybody as a whole, but I want to get the Unifest out because I know that it was a long, drawn-out weekend. It was a great success. It was a time where we could appreciate our town, and I thank everybody. Anybody I miss, please just take it for love. I truly thank everybody. Okay? All right. So now, again, Friday night we got Relay for Life. As Mr. Manna already came up here and said, make sure you purchase your bag. If you don't know if you know you don't have, if you don't know anybody who have had cancer, you maybe know somebody, your family or whatever, vice versa. Make sure that you get your bag. Support the cause. We right now for recreation in the middle of baseball. Anybody who wants to play baseball, T-ball, go out there support. Bring your grands, bring your kids. Be in the middle of baseball season. We're gonna start football camps. K-Slade is one of them. Also, we hired a new football coach, Mr. Armstrong. A great guy, great individual. You see him, hey, go up, introduce yourself to him, tell him you're part of the community, where you at, so he can, he can probably, because he reaching out to the community. He definitely reaching out to the community. We got flag football for the older generation. I was out there participating. We got a game Sunday, so you guys want to come out and support that. We'll be at the high school football field. Bring some game for them. Again, just tapping back on university stuff that we had. We got the pageant, we had bingo, we had Bible trivia. Churches came on out and had a lot of prayer going on. Again, I don't want to prolong my community development. I did touch bases with SRP on today. That's everything is done on our side. The lawyers and everything, they were going to start the negotiating phase, and everything on our side is done and complete. So obviously the land and everything is surveyed, so that's great, that's wonderful. The community center, the roof, the guy's gonna come back and inspect the roof. I did talk, he was gonna come and speak tonight, but he's out of town this week. So next week when he come back in town, we'll go back, we'll go ahead, I'll get my final observation for it. I will call Badger. So Badger, you look for my call. When I call you, I will call Badger, and we'll go and inspect whatever you need to do. He's more than willing to do. It's under a warranty. We'll make sure it's complete the right way it needs to be completed, and everything will be done. We'll move on to the next phase as far as the windows, the doors, and the bathrooms. And that way, that particular point, the community center can be operational, but I would love for it to be all the way complete and done.
and what you're doing the community center and every other endeavors that you're trying to accomplish. Just let us know, you're doing a great job. The citizens know as well.
Anybody else? I would like to say something. I hear different little things, and I want to say to my elected body, if there's an issue that you have with the roofing work, if there's an issue that you had with the Unity Fest, this is where you address the issue amongst the elected official and amongst the citizen. When you can look someone face to face and say, I have an issue with you. I gave everybody an opportunity, all of us, in front of y'all, knew about Unity Festival, knew the details of the Unity Festival. If you hear anything different, it's not the truth. We all knew. Also, if we got an issue with the roofing work at the community center and the Unity Fest, I ask that you speak now and let's discuss it. Do anybody on this panel have a problem with the roofing work or the Unity Fest? Again, I'm giving everybody the opportunity to speak on these events. I don't understand how we have so much to say other times, and when we need to speak on an issue where it's supposed to be spoken at, nobody got nothing to say. I'm giving you the chance. I tell you, as a mayor pro tem, and as a council person, when you call me, I don't want to hear it. I'm not talking to y'all citizens. I'm talking about elected bodies. Because you have a chance to express what you got to express. I thank you. Next on the agenda is executive session. I want to thank all of you for coming out. And the reason I feel that you came out because you're concerned and may have been hurt this week. I thank you. And again, before we go into executive session, I want to apologize to each and every one of you. My prayer is that you accept my apology. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for the council. Can't speak for nobody else. I'm speaking for the council. We're going to move forward. We're going to get some things done. And anytime that you have a question or concern, if you want to know the truth, and if you want the right answer, you come to us. You come to us and ask us. And if we don't know it, we'll find out. That's why you elected all of us to be your voice. And our job as the elected official is to hear what you got to say. If our job does not consist of that, we're in the wrong business. We're in the wrong business. So I say to you, citizens of Allendale, keep moving forward. Look forward to what's about to happen in Allendale. Some great things about to happen in Allendale. And I'm telling you, and I want to be part of it. And I want you to be part of it. Don't let the negativity override the good things that are happening and is about to happen. Like my grandmama said, all of us elected So, I'm just saying to you, every club, instead of its own bar, you make your own decision. I thank you, and I get a motion that we go into executive session. Yes,
I just want to let the citizens know that we are, tonight live streaming, so it's on YouTube. It's supposed to be, we don't know for a fact, now we're just testing on out. So, they're YouTube. So, I don't know where it's at, but again, if you're not able to make it, and you know some people who are wanting to come, but unable to come, strongly encourage them to look on YouTube and find out the truth for themselves before just YouTube, okay?
that was something